Good afternoon. How is everybody doing? So I'm just outside of Cranbrook and I'm partway up this Lakit Lookout road. I've driven as far as I can before the snow gets too deep. So I'm going to have to hike the rest of the way, and I'm going to spend the night up there in the cabin and try to stay alive. I'm going to have a nice meal too. I'm going to half prepare it here in the van so that once I get up there, all I have to do is heat it up. It feels like the van is parked on a 45-degree angle. It's not making this very easy. Bye-bye. Foresty, weren't you just sick trying to recover? Now you're carrying a sack of firewood up a mountain. Oh yeah, I lost track how many times this wood has kept me warm. Probably pulling a sled would be a better idea. I just didn't want to buy a single-use item, never use it again. Or I guess I could have packed in a selkie saw and a hatchet and hoped to find some good firewood close to the cabin, but I like to do things the hard way. I think that's the point of the channel, to see Foresty Forest suffer. The cubic mini in the van has kind of become the gateway drug, and as a wood stove junkie, I just gotta keep pushing it to new lengths in order to get my fix. I think that one I went to in Death Valley in Beveridge, that was the hardest to reach wood stove on this channel yet, but this is gonna be a solid contender. This is good strength training for if the apocalypse ever comes. I'll be all set to carry a 2-4 beer, a couple liters of maple syrup, top of a mountain, ride it out. I will be a survivor. I'm trying my best not to acknowledge all this perfectly good firewood, all this nice standing dead, just lining the trail. I can't see it. It doesn't exist. That was a tough hike up here. I'm glad I wasn't any further. I think I covered about 3.5 kilometers. I was breaking trail through knee-deep snow in the last part here. I don't know how long this wood is going to last. Maybe I should save some for the morning. Otherwise it's going to be a really chilly one. Yeah, this wood stove's awesome. It's throwing off a lot of heat. Just have to wait for this stew to cook up. Got a beverage to start with. I'm in the Rocky Mountains right now, but Mount Loki, that's over in the Purcells by Caslow. I tried to do it back in the summer, but they're doing some construction there. I couldn't reach it. Yeah, it's a nice beer. I like this one. That's a great little hearty stew. The hint of lime really does it. Just needs the cilantro. I missed that part. And the Indian butter chicken sausage is really tasty as well. From what I've read, this is not the original fire lookout that was built in 1955. They removed that one, and I think in 1977 they built this one just like as a recreation site for hikers. If it was the summertime, I'd probably remove all these window covers to get a view, but the goal tonight is just to try to stay warm. Who needs to buy property and build a cabin? There's places like this all over the map. Just get your fix and move along to the next one. It's got to be at least 20 degrees in here. This is almost too much. Yeah, I don't blame you. I wish I could stand there too. We gotta get moving. We're not gonna get the sunrise this morning. It's all socked in. There's also Lakit Mountain over there. But yeah, no point if I can't see anything. So, let's get packed up. Head on back down. This is probably the nicest lookout I've ever been to. It's so cozy. I left the fire going until about, I don't know, 11 o'clock. And stayed warm enough in here. Left behind some firewood too, so the next person can also stay cozy. So maybe next time I'll bring a silky saw and a hatchet. But I mean, it was nice to have all that firewood just ready to go, because when we reached the cabin, we were both cold and shivering. So to fire that up right away was really nice, instead of digging around in the snow for another hour. This is a good little hike just outside of Cranbrook. In summer conditions, you can drive much further up, and I think it's only about a 2-kilometer hike up to the cabin. So in dry conditions, you could probably do it in an hour or less, and also hit Lakit Mountain while you're up there. But this road is kind of hectic. Good idea to have 4x4 and high clearance, and there's hardly any pullouts. So if you met another vehicle going the opposite direction, one of you might have to reverse for a good kilometer or two, which is not ideal when there's a steep drop off on one side of it. And further complicating things, I don't think many people use radios when they drive up here, but yeah, it's kind of a gamble, and it's time for me to make my way back down and figure out the next thing. So
thanks for watching, and thank you to Patreon supporters. I hope everyone is doing good, and I will see you in the next episode.